everybody, welcome back to Musings by Nikki. Hey, I'm Nikki. These are my musings. Welcome back. All right, so these are the first of what will probably be, I don't know, 1,000 journals using up scraps and using up the bits and pieces that I had been working through and working on in some previous videos, the use up my scrap stash, destashing type of thing. These are made using the large 12 by 12 collage sheets as the covers. I made those in a video. So there are several videos on making a lot of the elements that go into these. I was going to put this one together on camera, but then the last few days have just been kind of a mess for me as far as, you know, the stupid fibromyalgia. So I did it on my own, but here I am to show them to you. Ta-da! They are finished. They are chunky, and this is nothing. They are tied down. They are strapped down hard right now. Wait till we open these things up. Holy cow, they're gonna be like whoop-ching. And that explains these. These will go with the 2 journals. They are extras that I just literally could not bring myself to put in here because these are so too full already. So you'll get one of these. If you purchase one of these journals, you will get this little extra bag of extras because, yeah, there's just no way. If you dare or deign to put them in to the journal, then it's totally you, bro. You do what you want to do with them. So anyway, here are the 2. Let's go through this one first because this is the first one I made. So that makes sense, right? Like I said, these covers are made of, so they're semi-flexible, right? They are made from collaged scrap papers that I made and then sewn around, and they have a great hand feel to them. I just really enjoy the way that they feel. And this is some fantastic pillow ticking that I got from my friend Amy, who is Glamping Bear here on YouTube, or Glamping and Glitter over on Etsy. She may have some of this in her shop, I think, maybe. Anyway, it's fantastic. It's like canvasy. It's a cool feeling. The main kit that I have used in here, I used my, watch out guys, this is gonna spring open when I let go of this guy. Fling! The main kit that I used in here is my torn spring florals. I am also in this right now moment trying to use up a bunch of my printed kits. Some of my own, like when I'm working on a kit, I print a lot of versions of it. So I had a lot of versions of this. So I tried to use up some of that. But these are also then my butterflies and floral stamps. Those are in my shop. Those are my digis as well. And then I've used just a whole bunch of scrappiness from my scrappy drawer. So let's just do a flip through. This flips up, and in here in these pockets, and I'm gonna go sort of fast because a lot of these things I've shown in my other elements. These are also 12 by 12 collage pieces that I've cut down and made into tags and then put a little extra collaging on. Oh, I also used Nazi's, so Amity Bloom's, one of her wallpaper printables. It's beautiful and sunny and cheerful, and it goes really well with my torn spring florals. And I had, so look at it, isn't that so gorgeous? Oh, I love the colors in her kit. And I've had some of that printed for a long time. So as I saw that, I saw my torn spring florals, and I was like, yep, those are going together. This is a fabric flip with some lace on the top in one of my florals. This is from Chantal at Red Page Cafe. It is fantastic. Avocado dyed papers. This is just a big index card. And then a little tag. And this is one of the scrap quilts that we made in one of my previous videos. These are the main pages, and then these are some of my torn images from the florals, and then this is the faded pastel version of it. It comes in the kit too. Here are some of the banners we made from scraps. Another one of the torn floral pieces, and then this is some of the scrap like collage that I did and made some clusters and stuff. This is music, and then there's a tag behind it here. Oops. That I'm just not going to mess with right now because of course then I'm going to have a hard time putting it back in. Okay. Here's another tag here. Oh, I believe this is a Hermelinda tag. Yep. And then this is another one of those collaged backgrounds. Then I put some of the torn florals on there and one of the stamps. And then I've just decorated the edges with more of my scraps, made little collages. This is an over-the-top tag here. There we go. I've just sewn on some pieces of edge cut off. This is more Nazi. These are some of the clusters I made. Here is a large coffee stained journaling spot behind one of the belly bands we made in one of my videos recently. This is some of the torn spring florals. This is like the patchwork background that you get with it. More clusters, more Nazi. This is a book page pocket that I made. There's a tag. There's some journaling cards in there in this little envelope that I made out of scrap paper. There's a little piece of ephemera tucked behind here. These are some of the banners that we made out of offcuts. This is another little flag banner that I made out of offcuts. This is some more good idea with 1-inch offcuts. You can sew them on as strips on the edges of paper. This cool looking, this is blue, this is purple cabbage, which it floors me that purple cabbage dyes as this blue color, and I have no idea what she did to get it to look like this, but this is some cool looking paper, Chantal. If you're watching this, I love that. It was hard to put it in here because I wanted to hoard it, but I didn't. Then in the center of the signature, there are some beads tied on the strings. And then there are 2 envelopes on this side that have little stuff in them. Library card, little corrugated cardboard tag. Here's another library card. And then here's another offcut. See, okay, so part of this, doing this, is trying to use up my scraps as I create them as best I can. Now behind this embroidery looking fabric here, this is from Amy, the one who sent me the ruffles for the front. She has this new embroidery, these embroidery kits in her shop, which is Glamping and Glitter on Etsy. And so they're gorgeous. They're so fun to play with, and they're great for collage and stuff. This is just a piece of staff paper, music staff paper. Here's a journaling card in here. This is one of my wooden lace labels. Here is another quilt card that we made in one of my videos in this little pocket. This could be a tuck spot. Again, I just had to stop putting stuff in because it was getting too chunky. Whoops. So that's another one of the flags. Here's another book page pocket. It just has a coffee stained, and then another cute little tag that we made. Some more clusters. This is another over-the-top tag right here that goes on both sides. It has some of that embroidery paper on there. A journaling spot there. This has a flip out here, and inside is just a journaling card with this image on it. And then this is a bag, and it has a long tag in there. Here is another, this is another pocket that came from the, one of the pieces that I had cut apart of collage paper. And then I just made this journaling card out of some of the offcuts. There we go. More of my stamps. Here's a belly band with a large journaling card behind it. More cluster. One of the banners that we made. This is so bright and springy. This goes behind this little tuck spot here. This is an altered paper clip with just a long, this is a long tag that is not very decorated, so you could use some of your your scraps. You could use some of your, you know, bits that I couldn't afford to put in here anymore. You could decorate that up. And then that one, I think this is my favorite page out of that whole kit. And then this gorgeous end papers here. So that is this lady, this lady. And the other one is fairly similar, but not exactly. So we'll go through her too. Why not, right? Okay. So then this is the second one. The cover is fairly similar. It is made from that same collage, well, not the same one. This is a different 12 by 12 collage. Again, I made this cover on a video if you're interested in seeing how I put this together. The spine is reinforced with muslin on both of them, and then there is some crocheted like rickrack lace and some corrugated papers, more of that wonderful pillow ticking here from Amy. Thanks again, Amy. I'll keep saying it because I really, really like this. And it was hard to put these on here because, again, I want to hoard them. Anyway, so this front pocket is fairly similar to the other one, and it's got a bunch of pockets here layered up. And then a lot of the elements will be the same. A lot of the same types of clusters and the torn spring florals from my shop, and the stamps. More of the tags. Now, some of these tags I decorated on my most recent live. If you were there hanging out, we had fun and laughs, and I actually accomplished things, which was fairly good for me. There's another big pocket, and there are a couple of collaged pieces in here for, you know, journaling and stuff. Layered up laces, different little bits of lace and stuff on the edges of those pockets. Some more of that Nazi paper. This is another gorgeous piece from that embroidery kit. And then here, so when I cut the covers down to, you know, make it the size that I needed for the covers, you end up with extra bits and pieces from that. So I turned those into journaling spots as well. Then that opens up, and in the envelope is just another journaling card. And there's a pocket here and a couple little bits of ephemera. This is some gorgeous lace dyed paper. Some crocheted rickrack lace on the edge there. Behind this cluster there is a little floral. Some more of the banners that we made out of offcuts. This is some more Chantal paper. Look at that. Ooh, so pretty. Here is a flip out. This tag inside, and you can see it in the window in the front. Oops, got under the acetate there. And then there's a little pocket here as well. It's a little fabric ruffle and some flat back pearls. Those came in Happy Mail from Amy. Again, a lot of Amy in this one. Another cluster. This is an altered paper clip, so you could stick something under there, but on the back it's clipping on this tag that I've got. And this was in an offcut from that cover of the other book. In the center signature here, we've got a couple of stacked envelopes on this side with one of the fabric quilt tags. And then a little library card. Behind that one, there's a floral. And there's a library card hiding behind this envelope here. Then this is one of the pockets that is from the collage stuff. Here's an undecorated tag that you could definitely decorate up with your bag o' goodies. We made these banner, like side banner things here. We made those on one of my videos. And we also made this belly band. So if you remember this one is Belly Band Inception. It's got a whole bunch of little baby tags inside of it here. And so it's like a belly band inside a belly band. So you've got all these cute little tags that come out. Oh, I love that one. Another little banner. Some more cluster. This is an over-the-top tag, two-sided tag. So it's folds over the top and it's held on with a paper clip. Whoops. Oh, snap. That tore a little bit of paper. So guys, if you get this one, you know there's a little tear right there from where I apparently did not wait long enough for the glue to dry. Some more gorgeous lace stained paper. In this little cluster, there's another little floral piece of ephemera. More stamps, butterflies, flowers, super springy. Here is a long tag that has been decorated. I decorated this on my live with you guys. Here's another book page pocket, and it's got a couple of writing spots in there as well. That pretty rose paper again. And then this is another envelope with another one of the offcut pieces that I turned into a tag. And behind it, there's also a coffee stained tag there. Some more florals. Another cluster. This is another little cluster that we made together, and there's the back of that book. So there is that one. So you gotta hold her down. I really like chunky journals though, and honestly they're not like too big that you can't use them. They're just, you know, they're single signatures, so that's what happens. But they have this great feel to them. I know I've said that, but they really do. So that's these, guys. So these will be in my shop at the time this video goes up. So if you're interested, you can head over there. Remember, you get your bag of extras so that you can put it in here if you dare to. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit today. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope you like the journals. If you do, give it a thumbs up. I know I don't say that very often, but it does make me happy to see thumbs ups on my videos. Anyway, guys, I hope that you're having a good day. I hope that you're staying healthy, that as this craziness drags on, like someday we'll be watching this, you know, these videos back, or we'll be thinking back about this time, and it just won't feel as surreal as it does right now. But, you know, this is just dragging on. Now we're to the part where it's like just dragging on. So I hope that you're all doing well. I hope that you're all staying sane and getting outside and breathing some fresh air and doing some crafting or doing what you love or being in the garden or whatever it is that keeps you, you know, your mind going in a creative and wonderful way. So thanks for stopping by and spending a little bit of your day with me. I do appreciate the fact that you have spent these, you know, last 20 minutes or so with me. 30, 40 minutes. I have no idea how long we are right now. But I appreciate your time, guys. And I'm honored that you're here to watch this with me. So take care. God bless. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, whatever time of day it is, on whatever side of the globe that you live on. And until I see you guys next time, take care. Stay safe. Stay healthy. God bless. Bye-bye.